This is it, what? Fettuccine with the team, we getting lit. What? Got it rolled up, now who really tryna hit one? Puff, puff, then we pass, then we pass, then we pass. This is it, what? Fettuccine with the team, we getting lit. What? Got it rolled up.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
You know what I'm
Call it
saying?
your cars like Sprint.
Ooh, that was a good one. What's poppin', man?
Shout outs.
Shout out. Who you shouting out? You got shout outs?
Shout out to the people that tuned in last week, been tuning in past couple of years, and people that's still with us now through all the turbulence and heartache and ups and downs that we've endured.
Yeah.
All the kids.
But we off all of that. It's Cinco de Mayo, you know what I'm saying? It's party time. We got our margaritas. Now, we ain't got no margaritas, actually. We wildin'. But we got some wine, you know what I'm saying? We're going to cool out.
We had them.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, we cooling out.
We feeling nice and relaxed today.
Yeah.
We got some joints to review. It's some people in the building today with us.
Definitely some newcomers in the building.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
I'm so pleased and honored to have them.
Absolutely. It's your man, EarthTone.
And your man, the real Peasy.
It's the Herbal Tea Podcast, man.
Hey.
Episode 50.
5-0 when the hits out.
Cinco de Mayo.
Right. That's
You know
when
what
we're
I'm saying?
filming it.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
50. The fives is something with the fives. You
It's a lot of
follow
fives.
numerology? Anything
Yeah, I
like
do
that?
follow numerology.
All
I forgot what 5 mean because 5 don't,
I got 5
On
on it.
it.
Hold
That's
up, hold
the
up.
one.
But hold up. Did you peep the jersey though? But did you peep the jersey?
55.
See, you ain't even see.
Oh, man.
The fives.
He always brings it home.
It's something with the
He
fives.
always brings it home.
I didn't even plan this. I didn't plan it, but we
Yeah.
out here, man. Episode 50. It's a big one. It's a little bit of a milestone.
This is a milestone. Shit. Look what it took to get here, nigga.
Exactly. We
God
almost ain't
damn.
make it.
They tried. They tried to hold us down. They tried to keep us down.
Can't nobody take my pride. Can't nobody
Hold me down. Oh no, I got to. You know the rest.
Yeah, come on, man. We out here. All right, so who we got? Let's just bring up because we got some head to heads today.
We do got some head to head.
The singles is going head to head.
The singles are, and
Who we got? All
right, so
you bring it up. You ready?
I'm ready. First one, bringing to the stage, Dominique. Dominique, come on down.
Dominique.
You're the next guest on the Herbal Tea Podcast.
Okay.
And we're so happy to have you.
Well, what Dominique talking about?
All right. So Dominique is an R&B soul artist, producer, and songwriter from Southeast Colorado.
Okay.
Shout out.
Come on, Colorado.
Classically trained vocalist, plays cello, percussion, and drums. He, as a teen, he played with the Gospel Music Workshop of America organization, playing with, many different gospel artists and Christian artists, and he eventually became a choir director. He signed with a local label called Confidential Records and released a total of 4 mixtapes, and then he went indie in 2018 putting out his stuff. After a short hiatus, he signed in with the world famous Marshall Park Entertainment, you know what I'm saying? Home of Prince Cat Eyes, home of, those crop of people, Lauren Jamal, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
In 2020, they've since ceased operations, but more on that later. And he's currently working on a new album.
Okay.
Which is, I guess I presume this is where this new record. Have you heard of Dominique, though?
I have not. This is the first time the name has fell upon my ears. Well, spelt this way, in particular, DMINQ. So he left out he just said, fuck the O's.
Yeah. Just took out most of the vowels. And I think I saw an artist out there that had the name Dominique with all the vowels taken out, but without the eyes.
So maybe that's why he's doing the
eyes. So he can separate himself. You know
Okay.
how you gotta do it.
I see the significance, and then maybe I is significant to him.
You could always ask him.
I don't know, but this is the first time I'm hearing of him. I heard apparently he started his own production company, Art Matters Productions, in 2017.
Right.
And pretty much it was motivated by the need you know, the necessity for himself. He's an artist. He needed a platform. He needed a label. Why not start your own shit by yourself?
Period.
I hear that.
That's how we do it. That's how
Okay.
we do it around here.
Okay.
And so now he brings forth to us this brand new tune. You
Bring
know
it
what I'm
forth.
saying? B.I.D.
Mm-hmm.
Bust It Down.
Bust It Down.
I believe is what
Bust
it stands
It
for.
Down.
Bust It Down featuring Quincy Tyree.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Rap artist. It came out on April 22nd, 2022.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It is his second single of 2022.
Okay.
And you ready to get your shovels on this one?
3 minutes, little, you know, short but sweet.
This is short, three minutes song.
You said shovels?
Shovels.
What we doing with shovels?
I'm gonna just give my rating. I gave it a 10% dirt, y'all. This is a dirt.
Wow.
Whole lot.
Wow.
Whole lot.
I'm speechless.
This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. So I'll explain to you exactly how I arrived at my rating.
Wow.
Yes. 10%. Okay, so the vocalist, Dominique, pitchy. Very pitchy.
Okay.
I mean, it also sounds like he wanted to go for it. Like because he came up singing, you know, in gospel and all of that and whatnot. So I presume he might not be so much of a fan of auto-tune. And sometimes you don't got to use it every time. But if you can pull it off, and it sounds like he was going for it.
Okay.
But he was not hitting the mark. It wasn't hitting. It wasn't hitting.
Was missing the mark?
It was missing the mark with the notation. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking that that's kind of what makes songs work when you're going to sing them.
Okay.
So he wasn't really doing it. The beat is very generic. Very generic.
Okay.
It sounds like something you could get pretty much from anywhere, from anyone. You know what I'm saying? And the rapper in question, Quincy Tyree, wasn't really adding to the song. Was not adding to the song in any really meaningful way other than just a change of tone, so to speak. So there was no bars. The party raps were, you know, you don't got to give bars, but if you're going to do a party rap, you kind of make me want to keep dancing, or you twerking, or busting it open, busting it down.
Bust it down.
You telling me to bust it down. You got to give me a reason to bust it down. Because the pussy not going to come out for nothing. You feel me? The pussy going to go back in the drawer. You know what I'm saying?
Crawl right back.
Or it might go right back to the spot where it came from. You know what I'm saying? Chilling. You're not making me bust it down. So with that being said, I'm going to just have to call it where it is. And I'm just going to say this. Every day, there's thousands of songs being put up on streaming networks. Everybody got a song.
Yes.
Your man got a song. Your woman got a song. Your family got a song. Everybody got a song. They're putting it up. So it's going to make it a little bit challenging for talented artists. But I'm just saying that to be like, if you're going to put something out, make it worth people's time, because you're not going to rise above anybody else, or you're not going to catch nobody's attention if you're not putting in any kind of quality out, because people got things to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's just where it is. And I think just from an artist standpoint, like as a queer artist, black queer artist, we already got it hard. We already got to do a lot to make sure we stand out. Well, we already stand out, but we got to make sure that we, you know, can compete with the Rihannas and the Drakes and the Beyoncés and the superstars that you like to listen to. So this is exactly why I'm doing it. We're not doing it for no malice. We didn't explain it before, but at the same time, just let you know, it's not shade. This is just what it is. Come correct. We got this is a lot of music coming out, so you gotta like make it worth the while. This is not it. This is not it at all. That being said, I'm past the ball to you. How you doing?
You know how I bust it down. You know how I bust it down.
Something.
B.I.D. I mean, you actually you hit all of the points that I was gonna hit. You hit it right on the mark. I ain't bring the shovels out.
Yeah.
But I did bring Sir Reginald James out.
Oh man.
28%. 28% Sir Reginald James.
That's unfortunate.
I mean, the key point, the main thing that you hit is the generic. It's like you said, it's a lot of music out there. It was giving me Montel Jordan, very kind of, semi-polished R&B, not really giving it your all, trying, but not quite the mark. Maybe this is not necessarily the style of music that's his pocket. Maybe he was trying something different. I know he came from the, a gospel background. This is more of a pop R&B-ish type of joint.
Right.
It just wasn't really connecting with me. It didn't feel like he was connecting with the song and the music and the lyrics. The beat was what saved it for me a little bit. I mean, it is generic, but it's a hard beat. Like, you could probably get it from somewhere, but you get a lot of hard beats off of YouTube and wherever. It was a decent beat, because when it come on, I'm like, ooh, okay. Boom, boom, boom. That bass come on, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, where we going? And then we didn't really. And then, like you said, the feature, Quince ain't really come through.
He did he?
Quince ain't really come through. The flows was a little bit shaky for me.
Sound like he just picked up rapping.
Yeah, and then the bars was a little generic. He did had a joint. The way his hands on my dick, like he throwing up gang signs.
That one Soldier, right? Oh, man. Oh, what about the third leg joint?
The third leg. That was kind of crazy, but that's almost like, all right, a little narcissist. But it's like, all right, I get it. It's cute. It was cute, but it wasn't clever. Like, it was kind of like you just said it just to say it. But, it didn't really add to it. Usually you look for the feature to add an extra punch. But, not to beat down and, bombard them with negative feedback, but it wasn't great. Like you said, we hear a lot of music. Probably not going to go back to this anytime soon if I go back to it. But listen, keep going, make more joints, change our mind.
Do your thing.
You know what I'm saying? And we'll forget about this joint.
Yeah.
But yeah, 28% Reginald James and a who? 10%. 10 and 28. That's 38. That's divided by 2 19. Is 19. So where's my?
Added that one. You know what I'm saying?
That's a 19 average. Okay.
19.
Okay. So that's a 19 for Dominique. Shout out Dominique, man.
Shout
and all
out
the
to
Q
them.
Plus artists we reviewed,
For
and all
sure.
the Q Plus artists we will review in the future.
For sure.
But for right now,
who we got next bring to the stage?
Fruitii Suspect.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen. Fruitii Suspect.
Yeah.
Interesting name.
Yeah.
Fruitii spelled with 2 I's, not a Y.
Tutti Frutti. Oh.
Exactly. Toronto-based dancer, choreographer, turned hip-hop artist, songwriter, and creative director. Raised in Scarborough, Ontario. You know what I'm saying? So up in Canada. Loud and proud. 6'8".
6'8".
Trans woman.
Sheesh.
Come on. Out here. Had a very traumatic childhood, which she details very vividly on her bio. If you go to her website, and that's one of the things we used to talk about early on about the bios.
Yep.
You know my thing with bios. I love a good bio.
And I was hoping you found the bio.
Of course, I found it.
Man, yeah.
And it was thorough. She had a lot to say. She had a lot she wants to know. She wants you to know about her.
There's a lot going on.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't even gonna go into a whole bunch of it, but you could definitely go check it out. It's not hard to find. Her parents, her mom's was a prostitute. Her pops was a basketball player in Canada. She got adopted at a young age by a Jamaican, anti-gay, very strict household. So that just kind of gives you a taste of what her upbringing, her childhood was like. But aside from all of that, she excelled in dance and sports, including jazz, ballet, basketball, and swimming. So she was out here with it, getting her thing on, entertaining, you know what I'm saying, finding her way. In 2015, she met her partner who convinced her to kind of use rap and music as an outlet.
Right.
To kind of, get some of that shit off. You go through a traumatic childhood, traumatic upbringing, thing like that. You kind of need that. You need that therapeutic outlet. And her partner suggested rap is that. So that's kind of how she got into rap.
That works.
Started getting her bars off, you know what I'm saying, all of that. She actually wears a mask. So she wears like a BDSM mask, a hood, for various reasons, which she also elaborates on her website. But yeah, she kind of got the mystique joint. You kind of seeing a lot of artists pop up, with the mask look and not revealing their identity, which I kind of get. I mean, I definitely get a lot, especially in the sake of privacy and maintaining a certain balance between work and having a personal life and being able to go to the grocery store and not being bombarded and shit like that. So that's kind of dope. The Faggotry playlist.
Faggotry playlist, right?
That's the name of the upcoming project.
Right.
Have you heard of Fruitii Suspect?
I had not heard of a Fruitii Suspect, but like you did, I definitely got into her bio, and I was. I mean, unfortunately, this is unique, but not too unique, not off the beaten path for how Black transgender women come up. So it's very, very kind of heartbreaking in a way. So, but glad to see that she's out here, taking her power where and bringing it back. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. New joint, Thick. That's the name of the song.
Thick.
You know what I'm saying? Thick. 2 C's. Came out March 25th, 2022. 3 minutes, 5 seconds. So, another short and sweet joint.
Short and sweet.
Just get right to the chase. 48% mid for me.
Okay.
Right, kind of in the middle, ballpark, hitting it. You know what I mean? It's kind of hot. That's kind of how I was feeling with it. The beat hard. You know what I'm saying? Come on, they got them doom. They got them dark, deep piano
chords,
keys. Yeah, them
chords.
joints came in. Okay. The hook catchy. Gave me that, a Black Rob homage. And the back to the back like, whoa. And the fish back like, whoa. And the fish like, whoa. And you can't fuck me, ho. I'm like, okay. I like the little bop, the little swing of the hook. It was cool. But it wasn't giving me. So I think the thing was, it was like the juxtaposition between me going and reading the bio and hearing all of that stuff that, she's been through and how rich that history is, and then coming and hearing the music, and it was like, all right, I didn't hear any of that. And not that I was looking for it, but it was kind of like, this was kind of easy, almost a cheat code. Like, you could tell she's finding her legs. Still got the training wheels on a little bit.
Right.
Definitely has a great presence as far as vocal tone, flow on the track. You definitely hear that, but I wasn't getting much as far as content, bars, and what was there as far as just being said outside of the flow. But it sounded real good. The beat rocked. I was jamming with it, and like I said, the hook was kind of it was catchy. But then after a while, it was a little repetitive because the flow was kind of it wasn't a bunch of flows. It wasn't switching too much. Not a lot of versatility as far as that's concerned.
Right.
But yeah, the baritone, monotone / calm, psycho in your dreams type flow. I like the edginess to that little tone, that flow. So I would like to see where she gonna go with it. Definitely looking forward to hearing more. But 48% mid for me, man. Right in the little middle pocket.
48% mid.
Yeah. How you feeling? What you thought?
Oh man,
What you thought about it?
I agree. I know something about thick. You know what I'm saying? I know a little things about thickness.
Okay.
I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for the celebration of the thickness because
we love them thick around her. Yeah.
Right. So I'm gonna have to just kind of call it out on this one. I'm gonna have to bring Sir Reginald James.
Ooh, bringing him back?
Bringing him back.
He was just here.
He was just here with you.
Damn.
You brought him.
I did bring him.
You brought him.
I did bring him. Shit, you brought the shovels, though.
I brought the shovels.
Okay.
And now I need Reginald's help.
Okay.
I need his help.
What he doing?
You know what I'm saying? I gave this song a 25%. Much for the same reasons that you did.
Damn, half that.
Yeah. Something like that.
Let me get the calculator.
The flow was where I like her voice.
Yes.
The deep, kind of not even like sort of raspy baritone.
Yep.
And it complements the beat pretty well because the beat is pretty simplistic and and just the fact that it's messing with those low tones, and I like that.
I got a great comparison.
What's up?
For the voice. You know Leaf.
I feel like I know who you going to.
Mixed with Trade the Truth.
Oh, man. I was going to add Zebra Cats to that.
Zebra Cats. That's who I was thinking about, too. Yeah.
Cats.
Yes.
Yeah. He's definitely
with the flow, and then with the double time flows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yep.
I got you right there.
Yep.
Got you. So, yeah, I fuck with the flow. I fuck with the voice, but the flow is definitely needs a little bit of work. You know what I'm saying? But she's catching like, she's able to bounce.
Yes.
She's able to bounce with the beat, you know, kind of bouncy and all of that. So, but just, you know, to keep up with the staccato quickness of how those bars go, you gotta keep up with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I just think there could be some development that could be used in that area. But overall, like the song is a bit more generic for me. It's because I'm like, yeah, I definitely did the same thing, double take, where like you gave this compelling story bio. You sound like you good for a Sia song. Like Chandelier's finna come out.
Coming through with the anonymous,
you know what I'm saying?
Persona, mask
you
on, mask off.
You got a whole persona and a whole thing about your whole, you know, marketing angle. And that's not an angle, it's your life. But I'm just saying, like, you have a whole story to tell.
Absolutely.
We definitely want to hear that story. And you drop this song.
And she wants to tell it. I mean, clearly from the bio.
Yes,
you know?
so, absolutely. I definitely feel that. So, you know, to drop this song, you know, I think it could have came along later. You know what I'm saying? But I would have definitely you know, I would say, you know, dig in a little bit deeper. Give us a little bit more about who you are.
Okay.
Instead of just going for like a easy twerk song that people may bump for like a day. And then, you know, make it worth our while. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
But shout out to Fruitii.
Damn. So 25% Reginald James. And that's also, I mean, on top of that, you know, that's kind of what MCs did, artists did. They came out with the more generic, more universal single first to kind of grab the attention. So in a way, that is like the way it's supposed to be done. But
I mean, we not here to follow rules in the first place
exactly,
anyway. So
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So
you ain't got to do all of that.
Exactly. So combined, 48% mid,
for sure.
25% Reginald James.
Right.
Gives us a combined score of 36.5.
36 point. Wait, you already added it up?
I already added it. I was
then
doing it while
divided
you was.
by
Come
2.
on, man. I got you. It came out to 73. You know what I'm saying? Divide that by 2.
30.
We out here.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? I did the math.
You did the math.
You don't trust my math?
You did it all. You
don't trust my math?
All covert.
You don't trust my math?
I mean,
36.5, and we got DMINQ with a 19 overall.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it was a, you know, A for effort.
Absolutely.
Type of situation.
Absolutely. We definitely.
But we got Fruitii Suspect with the win in the verses, the head-to-head. Y'all should go check both of them out. Fruitii Suspect with Thick. You know
Let
what
me
I'm
know.
saying?
Am I wrong? We could debate this.
Yeah, we could definitely debate it. But, you know, in the game of music and opinions, ain't no right or wrong. It's just your thoughts and mine.
Just my thoughts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when on that note.
On that note.
I think it's about time for the Ally of the Day. Who we got? Who is coming up? Ally of the Day. Damn, I feel like we ain't do that in a minute.
No, man.
Was we rusty? Was a little rusty?
Nah. I definitely think vocals is there.
Okay, we was crispy. Okay,
for sure.
Bet. So who we got for the Ally of the Day?
All right. So it's with my complete pleasure to bring to you just something a little bit different, off the beaten path. How many of y'all out there have heard of Spice?
Spice. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I heard of Spice One. That's back in the day. I'm showing my age a little bit.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm showing my age.
Woo,
it's all good.
Okay.
It's all good. I remember Spice One.
All right, guys. All right, kids. All right, time to pack it up.
And that's it.
Okay. No, not Spice One.
Okay, not Spice One. You didn't say
took
one.
us back. That
I
was
did.
like
you know.
MTV era for
Exactly.
sure. The Jamaican dancehall artist Spice, though. You know, so this is who I'm referring to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's exactly who we're bringing to the stage. Singer-songwriter whose first major success came from the single Rumpin' Shop with Vibes Cartel.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and try to go get into this Jamaican shit.
Okay.
You know
Okay. Okay.
2009. You know, blood clot.
The blood clot.
Nah, I'm not going to do it no more.
What the blood clot?
All right. She signed with the famed VP Records and issues, her first EP, So Me Like It.
So me like it.
Something like it.
Okay.
And then she went on to in 2004 join the cast 2014, joined the cast of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. That was 2018 that she did that. She dropped her EP So Me Like It in 2014.
Okay, I was
All
gonna
right,
say.
so we're gonna clear that up. First full-length project was a mixtape called Captured, and it was released soon after and debuted at #1 on the Billboard Reggae albums. So shout out to her for that.
Come on, #1s.
You already know. And then she put up some more numbers with her debut album, 10. You know what I'm saying? In
Come on with the
2021. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we at right now. And so she brings us this single. You know what I'm saying?
Well, actually, fun fact.
What we got?
In 2018, she posted a fake pic of herself appearing to be like whitened skin.
Yeah.
And she did it intentionally to raise awareness to the colorism disparity within the community.
Right.
Which I thought was interesting because it's kind of like that's a bold stance to take, especially in Jamaica they had one of her collaborators, Vibes Cartel, is suspected of whitening the skin. They got that gel or colorism cream that they use to kind of bleach their skin. Sammy Sosa was using it. It was kind of a big thing. And for her to kind of take that stance and, not necessarily play with it, but use that and turn it on its head to make a message and a point, I thought was pretty bold. So that was crazy.
That's dope. So you like spice?
I mean, I like spice. I love spice. I love hot sauce. So, spice is kind of, makes sense.
It's in that ballpark.
It makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you did there. I see what you did.
You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. But how was she? So what makes her an ally?
All right. So the fact that she's an ally, let me break it down for you. So she is scheduled, or she's going to be making an appearance and performance at the Toronto Gay Pride Festival that's happening in June 2022.
Come on, Spice.
Toronto Gay Pride Festival. But unfortunately, it has not come without its own share of controversy. And a lot of different Jamaican artists, dancehall artists, or who's who, have been basically coming for her neck.
That's crazy.
And saying she need to back down. They don't support this. They don't, this is not what dancehall is all about. Blase, blah. You already know how it goes. So,
wham, blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. So in the face of all these artists, she's like, fuck that.
Yeah.
We're going to bust it down in Toronto, Jamaican style. No, that's not what she said.
Suck my titties.
Like, basically, she said like, and then not only that, she's calling like people like Vibes Cartel out for their hypocrisy because they talking about y'all wear these labels that are created from fashion brands by these gay men, but y'all want to tell me I can't go get my bread
Talk about
in
it.
Canada.
Talk about it.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
This is the hypocrisy is ridiculous.
That's the thing, the double standard, the shit. It don't make no sense.
Absolutely.
And the way they justify it, it's just like, what are you doing?
You're not justifying. You're justifying outdated rules, and the religion is just not. It's not helping your argument at all.
Dated.
Very, very much dated. So she has had to do this several times. So it's not just once.
Listen.
So there's a whole list of them, and she comes for each and every one of them, calling them out and kind of telling it where it's at.
As she should.
So that's where
shout out to Spice.
Shout out to big shout out to Spice.
Word.
We got to give it up. And there's definitely not too many Jamaican. This is
the
indeed
thing.
our
That's the
first.
thing.
This is our first
Exactly.
dancehall
The first
artist.
dancehall ally.
And we've
That's a
been
big
on.
deal.
Absolutely. So this is definitely
Hey.
a mark. You know what I'm saying? So it should tell you
5-0.
what
Historic.
type of situation we're dealing with. But moving on.
What we got?
She got the song that kind of went viral. You know what I'm saying? Love Triangle. Poom Poom.
Poom poom.
You know what I'm saying? It came out, the official single came out in February 18, 2022. It's her 4th single that she released in 2022. It's not on the album. This is
March 18th.
March 18th. I must have
said February.
I said February.
Mm-hmm.
March 18th, excuse me. Correction. So I'm gonna just go ahead and give my score.
What you do? What you gave it?
I gave it a 50 mid.
Ooh.
I gave it a 50 mid.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, so those out there who kind of been paying attention to Spice.
That's right down the middle, right in the
50, right down the middle. Right down the middle. You know what I'm saying? Those have been paying attention to Spice. You know, she went viral with the song. You know what I'm saying? She did a performance a long time ago, and she was basically doing a freestyle. And this was the song that she kind of made up on the spot when she was when she was on Love and Hip Hop. She was making a reference.
That makes a lot of sense now.
So yeah, she was on the season with them. So that's basically what she's talking about.
See, I didn't know all that. Did you see her on the show?
No, I didn't. I never seen her actually on the show.
Okay.
But I just saw the clip go viral, and then I'm like, yo, this is funny as fuck. And it got so popular. So many people were reposting memes, making new memes. It just blew her whole DM all the way up. So she decided to give the fans what they wanted and just do an actual recorded version. Of the song.
I respect that.
What we have
That's
here.
dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So with that context, I just gave it straight down the middle because I'm like, all right, this song that just went viral, so it's kind of catching the moment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I really don't think there's a lot of replay value after maybe this year. So I think it'll kind of get old.
The longevity is limited.
It's very, very much limited. But it gave me feels because I'm like, I saw a lot of the memes. And it's like they were pretty funny because some of them were like, this is how Caribbean families talk.
Yes.
And this is what that song epitomizes what it sound like. And it just remind me of my mom and all my aunts. Where they talk about the rest of the family.
When they gossiping
exactly.
and shit.
So this basically just sums
she was
that
just
whole
gossiping,
vibe
like
up.
on beat.
That's it. And
Black China.
And I thought that took a certain level of character and charisma.
It
to pull
did.
that off.
Like, yo, fam.
Yeah. So the beat, it's even the beat itself is pretty generic.
Super generic.
But it's fun to like.
That's definitely a 4-bar loop. Like
that's it with some horns. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Black China was tiger boom boom. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
okay. So 50% mid.
50% straight down the middle.
Okay. Well, we not too far off. I fuck with this joint. It was mad entertaining. I gave it a 58% mid.
All right. So
a little, not too much more, but
you got me.
I gave it a 58% mid. Like you said, the beat was super generic, but she rolled that bitch and she came on.
She did.
And then the way she was breaking it down, she ain't tell no lies. Like
there was no lies.
She ain't tell not
all.
one. Like talk about gossiping and just talking shit about people. She ain't tell not one lie.
She caught a whole thing.
She broke the whole shit down for you. Yeah. She even put me on because she said, what did she say?
Pizza Kim Poom Poom, then Chanye Poom Poom. So can you go by your house right next to Kim
Poom Poom? That joint was hard, but then how she broke down how Tiger left China with the Kylie, and then China went and got the brother. Mm-hmm. With Rob, and I knew that happened, but I didn't even put together that they just swapped and went with the brother and sister. Yeah. I'm like, yo, but the way she broke it down in the song,
Black China was Tiger.
Boom, boom. She bodied it. She broke it down several times, and then she even just brought in a little jazz. That's how you know she wasn't taking it too serious. American people freaky with boom, boom. Like, she was just going crazy, and she kept the whole poom poom flow the whole time. She gave you two verses of it. She turned the freestyle into a single.
She monetized this whole moment, and I'm not mad at that.
I fucked with it, man. Shout out to her. 58% mid. What we got? 58 and a 50.
Right.
That's 108 divided by boom boom. That's 54. 54%
54
mid. Right there. I did the math real quick in my head. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here, man. I went to college. I got knowledge. That don't mean shit because this niggas who ain't go to college and niggas who went to college and don't know shit. But yeah, 54% mid.
I'm gonna take that bitch to college.
I'm gonna give that hoe some knowledge. I'ma get that. Spice. We don't even do the average for the allies, but we did it for y'all just in case. I just wanted to show y'all my math because I'm out here with it. Do something. You know what I'm saying? Test me. What we doing? Nah, but we out here. Episode 50. Shout out to Spice, the ally of the day. Go check that joint out. Loud Love Triangle, if in case you didn't hear.
Love Triangle.
In parentheses, boom, boom.
You already know.
You know what I'm saying?
Boom,
that
boom.
China was
Like
tiger,
a
boom, boom.
You come from boom. Everybody from the world come from the boom, boom. That's
She
how
was
it goes.
bodying that shit. Shout out to
Giving
Spice, man.
historical lessons and shit,
Yeah,
like
man.
cultural lessons
Breaking it down
at
for
the
you.
same time.
One note at a time.
Biology.
Like that. And on that note,
You know,
you know what I'm saying? We're going to wrap this thing up and end it how we
Wanna-
always like to end it. A motherfucking high note.
on a fucking high note. Deuces, y'all.
We getting lit. What? Got it rolled up. Now who really tryna hit? One puff, puff, then we pass. Then we pass.